Have you ever reached for a glass of milk, thinking you were doing something good for your health? Something pure, natural, maybe even healing. But what if I told you that very milk could be silently aging you from the inside? Sounds dramatic, right? But stay with me. Because after the age of 65, our bodies change. And what once helped us grow might now be breaking us down. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, certain types of milk, yes, even the ones you've trusted for decades, may be linked to chronic inflammation, bone thinning, high blood pressure, and even faster cognitive decline. It's subtle. You feel more tired. Your digestion gets sluggish. And without warning, age-related diseases creep in silently. But here's the good news. Just one smart swap can flip that script. Because the right kind of milk, taken consistently, can actually help improve sleep, sharpen your brain, protect your bones, and calm that silent inflammation stealing your energy. In this video, I'll reveal 3 common milks seniors should never drink, and 3 science-backed, nourishing alternatives that support strong aging. And the last one, it's a little-known option that may actually slow down cellular aging itself. So, before your next sip, pause. And make sure you're drinking something that builds you up, not breaks you down. If you enjoy helpful health content like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And just for fun, if you're finding this video helpful so far, comment 1 below. If not, feel free to comment 0. Either way, I'd love to know what you think. Now let's dive into the 3 types of milk that are quietly harming seniors every day. 3 milk types seniors should avoid. Milk type 1. Whole milk, the silent heartbreaker. It's thick. It's creamy. And for most of your life, it's been labeled as wholesome. Whole milk has been poured into our cereal bowls, blended into bedtime teas, and handed to children with pride. For many seniors, it's tied to childhood, strength, even healing. But what if I told you that very glass of milk could now be silently aging your heart? You see, 1 cup of whole milk contains about 4.5 grams of saturated fat. Now that may not sound alarming, especially if you've been drinking it for years. But after 60, your body doesn't process fat the way it used to. Your metabolism slows. Your arteries harden. Your heart has to work harder just to keep blood moving. And what does saturated fat do in that environment? It raises LDL cholesterol, the dangerous kind that sticks to your artery walls. Over time, it narrows blood flow, silently raises blood pressure, and increases your risk of heart attacks, strokes, and chronic hypertension. You won't feel it at first. No pain, no warning, just a slow, quiet decline. In fact, a Harvard study found that seniors who consumed high saturated fats had up to an 18% greater risk of cardiovascular events. But the damage doesn't stop with the heart. Whole milk is also calorie-dense, and those extra calories add up. They contribute to weight gain, which puts pressure on joints, worsens mobility, and increases insulin resistance, a major risk for type 2 diabetes. Still think it's harmless? Let's talk digestion. As we age, our body naturally produces less lactase, the enzyme needed to digest lactose in milk. So what once felt comforting now causes bloating, gas, and indigestion. You may feel heavy after drinking it, sluggish, even foggy. And yet, it still hides behind the image of being natural and pure. But for aging bodies, whole milk isn't what it used to be. It's not a helper. It's a silent heartbreaker. And the next milk on our list? It looks sweet, feels familiar, but its real cost is much darker. Let's reveal it. Milk type 2. Sweetened condensed milk. A sugary trap for your brain and body. There's something about it. That familiar thickness, that golden sweetness. For many seniors, sweetened condensed milk is more than just food, it's emotion. It reminds you of simpler times. A teaspoon in tea with a neighbor. A drizzle over toast while your grandkids visit. It tastes like comfort, like tradition. But what if that comfort was quietly damaging your brain, your pancreas, and your heart? Just 1 tablespoon of sweetened condensed milk contains nearly 10 grams of added sugar. Let that sink in. 2 tablespoons, you've hit almost your entire daily limit. And most seniors don't stop at 1 spoon. They add it to tea, to porridge, to dessert. Daily. Sometimes multiple times a day. Here's the truth no one talks about. As you age, your body becomes more sensitive to sugar. Your pancreas struggles to regulate insulin. Your cells resist glucose. And that leads to dangerously fast spikes in blood sugar, followed by deep crashes. Over time, this roller coaster effect triggers or worsens type 2 diabetes, a condition already affecting 1 in 4 adults over 65. But the effects don't stop at the body. They reach the brain. Modern research now links excessive sugar intake with cognitive decline. Some neurologists even call Alzheimer's disease type 3 diabetes. Because sugar doesn't just feed your body. It inflames your neurons, damages memory pathways, and accelerates brain aging. Forgetfulness, mental fog, losing words mid-sentence. These symptoms are often blamed on old age. But in reality, they may be diet-driven by something as seemingly innocent as sweetened milk. And the impact doesn't stop there. Excess sugar fuels inflammation, a hidden fire inside the body. It weakens immunity, worsens joint pain, ages skin, and slows healing. It also disrupts your gut microbiome, leading to bloating, gas, constipation, and chronic fatigue. Then comes the heart. High sugar stiffens your arteries, raises triglycerides, and silently damages blood vessels, setting the stage for stroke or heart failure. So while sweetened condensed milk may taste like a happy memory, inside your body, it's behaving like a slow, sticky toxin, hiding behind sweetness. It's not just a treat. It's a trap. And next, we uncover a milk that's often seen as light and safe, but hides dangers for your kidneys, bones, and blood sugar. Let's talk about rice milk. Milk type 3. Rice milk, the weakest link in your golden years. At first glance, rice milk seems harmless, even healthy. It's light. It's dairy-free. It's plant-based, a word we've all been told means safe. But for seniors over 60, rice milk may be one of the most misleading choices you can pour into your glass. Let's start with what it lacks, and why that matters. After 60, your body starts losing muscle mass rapidly, a condition called sarcopenia. This isn't just about strength. It affects balance, mobility, and your ability to recover from injury. Your muscles need protein to stay strong. But 1 cup of rice milk contains less than 1 gram of protein. That's not enough to support even basic muscle maintenance, let alone rebuilding after the normal wear and tear of daily life. Now here's the part most seniors don't know. Rice, by its nature, absorbs more inorganic arsenic from soil and water than most crops. And when rice is processed into milk, that arsenic becomes concentrated. Over time, even small amounts of inorganic arsenic, taken daily, may stress your kidneys, burden your liver, and contribute to cellular damage. In fact, the FDA has issued warnings about arsenic in rice-based products, especially for vulnerable groups. And for older adults, whose detox systems are already slowing down, this isn't just a concern. It's a real silent threat. But it gets worse. Rice milk has a high glycemic index, meaning it quickly turns into sugar in your bloodstream. 1 cup can spike your blood sugar almost as fast as a glass of soda. That means for anyone dealing with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or insulin resistance, rice milk may be doing more harm than good. You may feel a short burst of energy, followed by a crash. Fatigue, brain fog, and hunger return faster, with no nutritional payoff. And don't forget, many rice milk brands are sweetened. That means added sugar, no fiber, and even more instability for your blood sugar levels. So what are you really getting? No protein, no healthy fats. Just empty calories, quick sugar spikes, and a dose of potential toxicity. Rice milk may wear a clean label, but for seniors, it's a nutritional trap. And in this stage of life, you deserve better. Because there are milks that support your muscles, protect your organs, and even help you sleep better. Let's now reveal the ones that actually help you age in strength, not in silence. 3 milk types the elderly should choose every day. Milk type 1. Fermented soy milk. Strength, balance, and brain power in a glass. George never thought much about milk. At 72, it was just part of his morning routine. A splash in his tea, a little with cereal. But lately, he noticed his legs felt shaky when he stood up. He was walking slower, losing his balance more often. Even tying his shoes left him breathless. He thought, maybe this is just what getting old feels like. But one quiet change changed everything. His daughter, a holistic nurse, told him, "Dad, it's not just age. It's what you're fueling your body with. Try switching to fermented soy milk." He hesitated. Soy sounded unfamiliar. But within 3 weeks, everything shifted. His legs felt stronger. His digestion smoother. And for the first time in months, he slept through the night. So what makes fermented soy milk a quiet powerhouse, especially for older adults? Let's break it down. Most plant-based milks lack complete protein, but soy is different. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, the exact building blocks your muscles need to rebuild, repair, and resist frailty. After age 60, your body loses muscle mass up to 8% per decade, unless you actively fight back. And fermented soy milk gives your body the fuel it craves. But the magic doesn't stop there. Soy is rich in isoflavones, compounds that mimic estrogen in the body. For postmenopausal women, these natural plant estrogens can help preserve bone density, reduce joint inflammation, and even support clearer thinking. Now, why fermented? Fermentation breaks down anti-nutrients in soy that normally block absorption. It also adds natural probiotics, which help restore balance to your gut microbiome, supporting digestion, mood regulation, and even immune strength. It's also extremely heart-friendly. No cholesterol, almost no saturated fat. And studies suggest soy protein may help lower LDL cholesterol over time. Creamy, versatile, easy to digest. You can drink it warm, mix it into oats, or enjoy it cold. But more than that, fermented soy milk is strength in a glass, especially for those who want to age with grace, power, and clarity. So if your current milk is just filling space, this one might actually rebuild you from the inside out. And next, we lighten the load with a milk that's gentle on your gut and powerful for your heart. Let's talk about unsweetened almond milk. Milk type 2. Unsweetened almond milk. Light on the body, powerful for the heart. Martha had always been healthy. She walked every morning, watched what she ate, and kept her stress low. But after turning 68, something shifted. Her heart would flutter after lunch. She'd feel bloated, even when her meals were light. She started waking up groggy, and noticed her energy fading by midday. It wasn't anything dramatic, but she felt off, and she couldn't figure out why. Until the doctor asked a simple question. "What kind of milk are you drinking?" It turned out her daily splash of dairy was silently disturbing her digestion and circulation. He told her to try unsweetened almond milk, just for 2 weeks. Skeptical but curious, Martha gave it a shot, and the results were undeniable. Her stomach felt lighter, her heartbeat was steadier, and her mind clearer than it had been in months. So what makes unsweetened almond milk such a powerful choice for seniors? First, it's 100% lactose-free, ideal for older adults who often lose the enzyme needed to digest dairy. No more bloating, cramping, or sluggishness after meals. Second, it's cholesterol-free and very low in saturated fat. That means it doesn't just avoid burdening the heart, it actively protects it. Almond milk is rich in monounsaturated fats, the kind that help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, reduce arterial plaque buildup, and keep blood vessels elastic and flowing. And that matters more than ever after 60, when arteries naturally begin to stiffen. But the real star, vitamin E. Just 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk can provide nearly half your daily requirement of this powerful antioxidant. Vitamin E helps defend brain cells from oxidative stress, slows down age-related cognitive decline, and may even help preserve memory and focus as you age. It's also low in calories, typically 30 to 40 per cup, which helps support a healthy weight, stable blood sugar, and consistent energy levels. But here's the catch. It has to be unsweetened. Many almond milks are filled with added sugars, which cancel out the heart and brain benefits, and spike inflammation, fatigue, and insulin resistance. So always check the label. Because in its pure form, almond milk isn't just gentle, it's a quiet warrior. A daily shield for your heart, mind, and digestion. And now, let's move to the most soothing, healing milk of all, the one that nourishes your bones, calms your nerves, and even helps you sleep better at night. Let's talk about calcium-fortified oat milk. Milk type 3. Calcium-fortified oat milk. Comfort for the bones, calm for the heart. It doesn't demand attention. It doesn't come in flashy packaging. But for seniors, calcium-fortified oat milk may be one of the most underrated healing drinks available today. Imagine a warm, smooth cup before bed, naturally sweet, calming to the nerves. But beneath that gentle taste lies a powerful ally, working silently for your bones, heart, and gut. Let's begin with what matters most as we age: bone strength. After 60, and especially after menopause, your bones begin losing density rapidly. Calcium, once stored efficiently in youth, is now pulled from your bones faster than it's replaced. This is why osteopenia and osteoporosis affect millions of seniors, often with no symptoms until the first painful fall. But here's where fortified oat milk changes the game. It's enriched with calcium and vitamin D, a critical pairing. Calcium builds the bone, while vitamin D ensures your body absorbs and uses it properly. Just 1 cup a day can help support bone regeneration, reduce fracture risk, and preserve independence longer. And there's more. Oat milk is naturally rich in beta-glucan, a soluble fiber known to bind excess cholesterol in your gut. This helps reduce LDL cholesterol, improve circulation, and protect against heart disease, the leading cause of death among seniors. It's also lactose-free, making it ideal for those who struggle with bloating, gas, or digestive discomfort from traditional milk. But perhaps the most overlooked benefit is how it soothes the nervous system. The gentle carbohydrates in oat milk help trigger the release of serotonin, the brain's natural calming chemical. And when serotonin rises, it sets the stage for melatonin production, your body's natural sleep hormone. So a warm cup of oat milk at night? It's more than comforting, it's chemistry for restful sleep. If you often wake up groggy, moody, or fatigued, this simple switch could be the missing piece. No sugar crashes, no digestive stress, just quiet, steady nourishment, working in the background to restore balance. In a world full of bold claims and gimmicky health products, oat milk doesn't shout. It simply helps in all the ways your aging body needs. Because sometimes, the most powerful medicine comes in the most humble glass. A better tomorrow starts with a better glass today. So let's pause for a moment. Because if you've made it this far, it means something inside you knows that the small things we do daily can lead to big changes over time. Something as simple as the milk you pour into your morning coffee, your evening tea, or your bedtime glass could be affecting your energy, your digestion, your bones, your memory, even your sleep. Let's recap clearly and simply. The 3 milks to avoid as a senior are: 1. Whole milk, high in saturated fat, strains the heart, worsens cholesterol, and may contribute to weight gain and fatigue. 2. Sweetened condensed milk, a sugar bomb that fuels inflammation, spikes blood sugar, and quietly harms your brain and gut. 3. Rice milk, light but empty, low in protein, spiked with arsenic, and too harsh on aging kidneys and blood sugar. Now, the 3 milks to choose instead. 1. Fermented soy milk, rich in complete protein, bone-protective isoflavones, and gut-healing probiotics. 2. Unsweetened almond milk, light, heart-friendly, and full of antioxidant vitamin E to protect your brain. 3. Calcium-fortified oat milk, soothing, bone-strengthening, heart-supporting, and deeply calming for sleep. And that bonus I promised. Calcium-fortified oat milk, when taken warm before bed, may also slow cellular aging. Because the beta-glucans reduce oxidative stress and lower inflammation, which is now considered the root of most age-related diseases. So here's your moment. Don't think of this as giving up something. Think of it as trading in something that's holding you back for something that will lift you up. The right milk isn't just a drink. It's fuel for your next chapter. Stronger bones, clearer thinking, easier mornings, and yes, a body that feels just a little more alive. So what should you do next? Swap wisely. Choose milks that work for you, not against you. Because aging doesn't mean giving up strength. It means getting smarter with what we choose to put in our bodies. In the comments, share one thing you learned today, and one swap you're planning to make. And if you found this video helpful, even in a small way, please take a second to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You never know, that simple click might help another senior out there. Someone just like you, looking for clarity, strength, and a better tomorrow. Thank you for spending your time here. Here's to living life, fully, freely, and on your terms. Until next time, take care of yourself and your glass.